In commemoration of Women's History Month, the U.S. Consulate General in Lagos yesterday hosted a panel discussion on women in journalism. Topics addressed included raising a strong community of female reporters who can place conversations on criminal justice and human rights on the front burner, as well as general equality in the newsrooms and society at large.
What I'm grateful for, Arise News for was, I remember on the 20th, that was in 2020, we had been, when the governor called for the curfew at 4 p.m., we left and went back to the office. And at the time, we had a conversation, with my superiors, and they said, okay, this thing might get a bit funny. I think maybe it's time we actually get you some gear, like a bulletproof vest and a bulletproof car that takes you back to the location. I was lucky to have been on the other side by Oriental Hotel when the army arrived, so it was easy for us to head back. But in that moment, I wasn't even thinking whether I'm a man or a woman. I was just thinking I'm a human being.
The panelists engaged thoroughly in a wide range of discussions, from gender pay gap to mental well-being in conflict reporting.
It's horrendous. It's horrific when a mother calls you at 2 a.m. and is asking you, journalists, are they going to bring back my child? Is my child alive? Have they killed my child? It's torturous. But the truth of the matter is, one of the things that has helped me personally is I had to invest in therapy. Very costly, definitely, in Nigeria. But yes, I have to deliberately and intentionally do that because I had a nervous breakdown at some point.
Participants included female journalists from television, radio, newspapers and online media. Female journalism students and faculty members from schools and media development organizations also found this a venerable platform for pressing questions in the industry. For the Consulate General, the importance of this initiative is of major interest and one of many others in the works.
It's a number of things, really. It's Women's History Month, first of all. We are opening, this is the grand opening of the American Corner occasion. We've kicked off a week of activities, a film festival on different issues from women, from sexual harassment to Black entrepreneurs. And we really wanted to bring very accomplished women journalists together to really talk about the challenges that they face and the successes that they've had. We invited a number of journalist students here, female journalists, so they can learn and maybe get some mentoring from these senior journalists, and as well to talk about some of the issues. We heard about an amazing array of issues. The panel was so insightful in identifying many issues that affect women journalists. And at the end of the day, we want gender parity in the newsrooms, not only in the newsrooms, but also with managing directors as well as owners. When you look at the top of news organizations, they tend to be very male dominated. And so we really want women to take more leadership roles in crafting the news, in crafting those narratives. Because at the end of the day, journalists are really creating stories for all of the people, not just men, or it's both, it's men and women. So why not have both crafting stories for all of society?
Abby Owolawi for ARISE News.